In 5 years the music changes a lot. I mean, you know, when we first started doing it, it was very much for, you know, just for friends that were making music, for up and coming artists as well.
It's more about quality, about what we think is quality, you know, people is waiting for something new all the time, and there is a lot of music out there. So we don't really want to be one more, because it's just everywhere is doing the same thing. So we need to try to be different, and we go through different kind of styles every time.
Yeah, I mean it's really an honor to be the last person playing in the season, and so I can't wait.
Last year has been pretty surreal, to be honest with you. I mean, I was in Ibiza for the summer. I've got 5 dates. We're doing a party called Archetype there. That's probably one of my favourite places on the island.
I was just in Japan, and I think when I'm there, that's probably where I have the kind of most unique experiences on the dance floor. People that have so much energy and are so positive in the way that they think and they live.
I mean, the last gigs in Italy and France, they were really cool, and I'm playing a little bit of everything. I'm playing from techno, I'm going to house, together doing kind of wave, you know, a history through my music, and it works, you know, people really like it.
I think as the label progressed, you know, we started to expand with artists from, you know, further afield to help sort of boost the profile of the label. I think that the label has a certain style, you know. I think they are more, you know, club tracks. I think it's very much a good solid house-based label, and that's the style that we very much tried to stick to.
The label, you know, is an extension of what Adam and I were doing in Birmingham, and it's about a network of supporting, you know, ourselves and our friends' music. And we never really want the label to be this huge record label. It's always about just, you know, a platform and a home base for us to be able to, you know, have our own crew and do our own parties.
I mean, I'm lucky enough to work with friends and family when I'm with the label. So, you know, it's when you get a chance to release music that's with people that you're close with.
When I started the label, the reason it's called Moscow is because my partner, his grandfather was Russian, and he passed away and left him some money. So that's what we used to invest to start the label. So the name is a kind of an homage to him.
I like being in a situation when I'm playing music where I can be close to the people. If they're feeling the music and I'm feeling the music and we're all together, then that's perfect for me. Sometimes if I'm on a big stage and I'm kind of far away from things, it can be a little bit impersonal.
You know, I like to interact with people, of course. You know, sometimes you go to a party and you'll leave straight after the gig. Sometimes you'll go back and you'll party for days. It's very much depending on the crowd. You know, social media, it's not that important for me, you know. I think that, you know, if people like the music and they want to come and see you play, that's still a very basic thing that's not changed over the years.
Some more minimal stuff, I guess, towards the beginning of the year, and I'm really getting back into the old kind of classic UK tech house. All the stuff that's, I guess, it's a lot faster, but slowed down and mixed in with more modern sounding stuff. Just sounds fresh. It sounds like it was done yesterday. So the last Moscow Records release was from an Italian guy called Lorenzo Chiabotti. Had some amazing support for that, so really happy. And the next one is me. It's my first solo record on the label since we started 5 years ago.
We just released a new Cobblestone Jazz record called Northern Lights, which we'd been working on in my last studio, and this one was a really, really big one for me. It's music. It's deep, and it's just beautiful, and it makes you feel good.
The label, you know, has kind of changed a little over the years, but the idea of the label is to make sure that, you know, we're not just putting out music for the sake of putting out music, or you know, for other reasons than the fact that we like the music, we like these people, we like these artists.
I don't think you need to be DJ or producer together. There's so many DJs that are really cool playing. It's a job, and it's something interesting because they are diggers, they look for the tracks, they are always delivering something good. I started to be DJ, and then I decided to make music because I really felt like I had something to show to the people, you know, my own sound, my own production, and it worked. It worked well for me because it's good to do something that the people is really feeling and you're proud of. I'm a DJ more than a producer, but I also make music.